Have you ever wanted to have 10,000 Robux? Have you ever wanted to wake up in a super fancy hotel and literally take a bath with all the Robux you have? Well, guess what? By clicking on this video, you may have just done that for yourself. Now, if you didn't know, my name is Steak, and I pretty much make the best videos ever. If you don't believe me, just look at the video that I posted right before this one. I literally gave 100,000 Robux to one of my subscribers. Like, literally, I actually gave 100,000 Robux to one of my subscribers. All they had to do was join my game. That's literally what happened. No scam, no clickbait. Go watch that video right now if you don't believe me. But anyway, we're not here to talk about my old videos. We're here to talk about how you are going to get the chance to win 10,000 Robux with basically no work involved. Let's talk about how I'm setting this up. So I realized that Roblox actually lets you leave any group you're in whenever you want. Even if there's money in the group, you can still just leave it. So basically, I thought, you know what? I'm going to put 10,000 Robux into a completely random group that I make, and then I'm just going to leave the group and let my subscribers go crazy and kind of just see what happens. And that 10K would just be available to anyone that wants it. Or so I thought. It didn't work like that at all. One of the biggest problems with doing this is that there are literally hundreds of thousands of bots that scour Roblox, constantly looking for groups that have money in them, and if those bots find them, they snatch the group up in a few seconds. So basically, if I was to do this, the group would just get snatched up by some bot literally just a couple seconds after I leave the group, which kind of presents a big problem because like halfway through creating this video, I realized that I had completely changed everything that I was doing. I had to make a completely different way of giving this away. But it's still awesome, so trust me, listen to what I'm about to say. So this is the group that I've decided to make. I'm not going to show you what it's called yet. That point will be for later in the video, but I do want to say a quick little disclaimer before we move on. If you go to this group and it says that there's 0 in group funds, it's because the Robux are actually pending. They pend for a few days, so don't worry if it says 0. There's actually Robux in there. It's just on the pending page, and you actually can't see it until it's done pending. The group aspect of this video is still going to be the main focus, but there's one key difference. The account that made this group is the most important part of this whole thing. And here's why. All the Robux that I give to this group will be owned and controlled by this account. This account can do whatever they want with all of those Robux. They can group fund it to themselves. They can group fund it to someone else. Anything they want. I have turned off all security on this account. There's no two-factor authentication. There's no PIN. Nothing. And I've basically made it so that anyone who has the password to this account is able to get control of everything instantly. Simply put, whichever one of you is able to log into this account first will gain access to all of those juicy Robux. And whoever does get the account is gonna get the self-proclaimed title that I generously made up for you of Super Mega Rich Ultra Money, which happens to also be the name of the group. So now you know, I'm putting 10,000 Robux into a random group. I'm making a random account that owns the group, and I will be giving the password of this random account to one of you mega ultra epic super cool subscribers. So at this point in the video, I'm sure you're wondering how on earth I'm going to fairly pick someone that gets access to this specific account. And, well, if you know me, I'm gonna make it a challenge, so it's not gonna be easy. You're gonna have to solve one of the hardest puzzles ever that I have ever made, ever in the history of my channel, ever. Did I say ever enough times? Anyway, here's how this is gonna work. In my last 10 videos that I've posted before this, I have hidden a single letter. Each of these letters, when put together in the correct way, will give you the password to the account that owns that group that has all of those sweet Robux that you want. But there's a catch. These letters aren't just going to spell out the password. That would be way too easy. They are going to be in a completely random order. Your job, once you find all 10 of these letters, which are scattered throughout my last 10 videos, is to decipher them and try to figure out which words those 10 letters make. But before you go look, I have decided to give you guys a riddle that will help you in trying to figure out what words these 10 letters make. Big hint, right before I tell you this riddle, the password is 2 words. Here's your riddle. Named after me, much like me, but very different. It has 4 legs and is very small. November 15th, 2021. That's your riddle. If you could figure out what that riddle means, it will tell you exactly what words those letters are going to make. I urge you guys to work together and try to really figure out what words these letters make, because it's going to be very difficult to try and do this on your own. I wish you all the best of luck in solving this, and as always, please subscribe. I give away so many Robux, and well, if things don't start picking up soon, there may not be a steak channel anymore. Oh, and one more thing. These letters could be anywhere on the video, including the description and the comments, so don't forget that. Now, without further ado, I will see you guys on the flippity flip, and I will pin a comment on this video once somebody solves the puzzle and gets those Robux. Now, go watch my last 10 videos to try and find those letters. Right now. Go find them. Stop watching. Go right now. Go, 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 go.